release that he can't get to.
Yo, what is going on, guys? We are playing some more MLB The Show 17, and that is one fancy looking card. That is not part of the upgrade video, but we're going to be doing an upgrade video today on guys I think could see upgrades possibly to gold, possibly to diamond. Guys, I could see downgrades as well. For the first time this year, I'm going to tell you a guy that's close to going diamond, but I think he's not going diamond. I think he's going down, and maybe you're interested in him, so we're going to find out. But first of all here, we're on the Kansas City Royals, and we got Eric Hosmer. The guy's got 4 home runs, 16 RBIs, a 308 batting average, 385 in the last month, and I think he's starting to get the hang of it again. I think it's getting time where he gets close to seeing one of them gold upgrades. Moving over to the Twins. How about Miguel Sano? He's got a 372 average, 7 home runs, 24 RBIs, and a 460 on base percentage, and it has to be brought up because for some reason he only has a 21 vision but 96 discipline. Maybe they typed this stat wrong, I don't know. But it does not make any sense at all how you can have that low of discipline at the plate with that high of vision. And he does take a lot of walks. I'm not going to say he takes 100 a year, but he does a pretty good job watching the balls over there. So I think his vision should go up. At the very least, give that guy a bump or two. And then moving over to the guy on the Braves, and it's quite obvious. The guy deserves an upgrade and hasn't gotten one for weeks and weeks and weeks now. I always bring him up until they give him one, and he should have been a gold already anyway, and that is Matt Kemp. I mean, there really isn't a viable explanation to why this guy doesn't have a gold card right now. That guy's a career 287 hitter. He's batting 342 this year with 8 dingers in the past 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. The power numbers are just disrespectful. Come on, man. Let's give him a little bit of respect. And then moving over to the Tigers. How about Michael Fulmer? I just realized I told you guys diamond upgrades. I don't think I have any this week. I can mention a couple guys I'm always a fan of, like Zach Greinke. I do like Zach Greinke. I think it's a matter of time before he sees a diamond upgrade. It looks like he's getting it back together this year. Knock on wood, because he's on my fantasy team. Could fall apart at any time, but it looks like he's getting it back together there, and he's an 89 overall already. But anyway, Michael Fulmer, for a guy that has a 2.81 career ERA, it's hard to believe he's only an 81 overall. This year, he's got a 2.55 ERA and a solid 1.08 whip to go along with it. The guy deserves a lot more credit than he's being given right now with an 81 overall. At least a couple overall bumps I'd like to see. I'd argue him be gold, but we'll see what happens. Then, finally, though, I promised you guys a guy that is close to going diamond but isn't there that could downgrade. And quite frankly, he is a very pricey player. 14K start, 16K buy now. That is expensive. Trey Turner we're talking about here. The guy's batting 236 on the year, 4 home runs. He does have 9 stolen bases. I'll give him that. But the scary thing about a guy like this is he doesn't even have a full season in the MLB under his belt yet. He might be really close to it now. He might. Now I think he's like 97. It's really, really close. Meaning, though, his bad performance could weigh a lot more on his overall. But more importantly, I think he's a good player and all, but a lot of guys come up to the majors with all this hype. They tear the cover off the ball, and teams get a scouting report on the guy, and they struggle. Some of them struggle for a long time. They're never as good as they once were when they first came up. Some of them bat 260, some bat 270. Some of them adjust and continue to bat 300. I'd like to think that's the case for Trey Turner, but as of right now, 220's batting average, that is very weary for a guy that's 15K. And an 89 overall, who's closer to going down in price and down in overall than he is in up in overall. And it looks like guys are still buying into him, which is a little bit nerve-wracking in my opinion. But as always, guys, these are my predictions. I'd like to hear what you guys think about them as well. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.